Right, so today I'm going to be talking about probably my new favourite raid tier in Final Fantasy XIV. Um, Sorry, I sound a little bit off. This is completely unscripted. This was like a spur of the moment project, so you know. 7.2, just going straight into it. 7.2 came out with the second tier of the Arcadion Raid series. At first, comparing it to things like Eden and Pandemonium, like Arcadian as a whole, I was kind of a bit skeptical about it, just because it kind of just looked like a whole entertainment type deal. And you've got something like, obviously, Omega, which is just something else in itself. I don't pretend to be a hardcore player either. Um, but this particular raid tier has really, like, spurred me on to effectively like try my hand constantly at more challenging content. Also ignore the fact that I'm on Sage, even though the footage is on me on Dancer. I was currently leveling Sage while I was actually putting some bits together for this particular video. Excuse me. But yeah, overall, I think this raid tier has very quickly become my favourite raid tier of all times. You've got some really interesting characters, 3 particularly new characters that have actually come up, being Dancing Green, Sugar Riot, and Howling Blade. Fantastic boss fights in their normal mode. I have yet to try the Savage mode out, but fantastic boss fights all the same in normal mode. And also the return of like Brute Bomber as well as the Brute Abominator. That's something completely like... He had that kind of vibe that he was going to be doing something a bit like shady and all that kind of stuff, or a bit kind of sick in the head, really, for lack of a better term. I don't really have a lot to say mechanically or story-wise and all that kind of stuff, but just overall, like, the real vibe of the Arcadian, like, Cruiserweight division is something that I wasn't expecting, down to the character designs, the music, the mechanics that I used. I've seen footage of Savage, obviously, and all that kind of stuff, so there is that. This is completely unscripted, and I don't know why I'm being so weird about this, because I'm so used to being live. But yeah, like, I mean, you'll see here, like, I do have the odd issue with certain mechanics, like getting there in time and all that kind of stuff. Like, again, I don't pretend to be like a real big hardcore raider or anything like that kind of thing. I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts a little bit. Like, I don't really have some like extensive thoughts of this tier. I just know that this one has proven to be like a fan favourite of a lot of different people kind of thing. So it's definitely worth doing to a degree kind of thing. Very much, I think the thing that I've noticed a lot about this particular raid tier is that it's very like visual kind of thing. You do need to sort of pay attention to a lot of the things that are going on around you, or learning the mechanics as they're happening kind of thing. I know that's the kind of like the base of Final Fantasy XIV's like fights, you know, progging and all that kind of stuff. But just enjoy it kind of thing. Like, this raid tier is really, really enjoyable, I think. And I think I'm definitely going to enjoy it when I eventually try and do it on Savage kind of thing. I don't know. This is kind of like my first kind of proper pre-recorded, edited video and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like, we can always see what tier 3 is going to come in with, but so far tier 2 has been absolutely fantastic, and if tier 3 is going to be anything like tier 2, then it's going to be amazing. Anyway, it's just a short one, so I hope you enjoyed this piece of shit of a video, and don't forget to, I guess, like, subscribe, whatever people say on these kind of things, and yeah, enjoy.